I did the announcement video. We had the 2.5-hour live stream all about it. And I've made some additional content about some of the particulars of what exactly adding a Kaleidescape Strato V to your system may entail. And I'm back again, but this time it's actually here. My first, probably first of two, I would imagine, will end up happening in the Techthusiasm home theater setup. But my first personal Strato V has arrived, and we're ready to take a look at it, open it up, unbox it, and then following content, we'll get this thing all set up, configured, dive into the UI, dive into the usability, dive into the settings. But just a short, hopefully sweet little one here for you today. We're going to open this thing up, take a look at what's inside, take a look at what this new Black Beauty looks like. So without further ado, here we go. These are available now. They're basically shipping pretty much same day. And of course, I am a Kaleidescape dealer. If you're interested in buying a V, entering the Kaleidescape ecosystem, adding these to an existing installation, or buying any other type of Kaleidescape gear, I am your guy. Reach out. So we've got the unit. I'm going to set the unit aside. Kaleidescape always does really great boxing, basically protective boxing for safe shipping and all that. We've got one kind of two-sided installation tips for best AV experience, and a bit of a connection input I/O one sheet type guide. Keep going down into the bottom of the box here, and we see HDMI cable, THX certified interconnect ultra high speed cable. This is in fact a 48 gigabit per second HDMI cable, because the Strato V has an HDMI 2.1 port, even though it's not actually taking advantage of all of that bandwidth. Looks like a nice cable. I think the cable is a step-up braided cable. So that is included in the box. I know I had a number of folks ask me that were buying these, hey, do I need to have a separate HDMI cable? Now we know for certain there is one in the box. There's also an Ethernet cable in the box. So yeah, you can get this thing, power, data, and audio, video, everything you need right there in the box. We've got a little more warranty compliance type of documentation, and some documentation specifically about the HDMI cable. It looks like it's a Pixel Gen cable. That is the type of cable that I think they've used with the Strato players for some time. Now, given its size and all of that, the V does in fact come with an external power brick. I think this is a different power brick than the one that came with the Strato C. So we've got the power brick side and the plug-in connection to the player side, and then of course the other side of the power cable that would plug into the wall goes with the 3-prong grounded outlet there, 3-prong connection in to the power brick adapter. 2 pieces there. And then lastly, we have the remote. It does come with batteries. I see 2 AA batteries stuck on there. This is the new version of the Kaleidescape remote that released a little bit ago. Black plastic, silver ring, directional pad there, transport controls, power, and jump back and other type of menu control direct access buttons. Now, they did just recently, or I think coming actually at the time of this recording, coming very soon in a KOS software update, will be some added functionality that allows you to do transport style controls on the D-pad ring for pause, play, skip back, skip forward, rewind, fast forward, that kind of stuff. Pretty cool. So you can leave your fingers there just on the center of the remote and do those extra types of functions and controls. All right, main event. So again, thick box. We got foam, plastic, plenty of space inside. If that box gets punctured or anything, your V player is going to arrive nice and safe. We got a fabric bag here, printed Kaleidescape logo, Velcro bag no less. And here it is. Dun, dun, dun. Similar dimensions, similar weight, of course, to the Kaleidescape Strato C. We've got some 4 sticky feet. If we're setting it down on something, we have the same rack capability. It fits the same rack mount kits and stuff that the Strato C fits right now. Take a look at the front end, Kaleidescape logo and Kaleidescape name. Lights up in blue there. Ooh, let's peel the film. Always gotta love peeling the film. If I can get this little tab. All right, there we go. Got the little tab in my finger. Here we go, peeling the film on a Kaleidescape Strato V. Nice shiny front end. On the back side, of course, we have all of our connections. Starting this side, we've got Ethernet. That is a 1 gigabit per second Ethernet port, HDMI, optical and coaxial audio, just in case you need them. Of course, the Strato V does audio decoding to PCM internally and outputs that via HDMI. I would recommend that you don't use the optical or coaxial unless you really have to. All of the audio formats and capabilities, depending on your system now, should be capable via HDMI. We have a USB port. Predominantly for an end user, that USB port is going to be valuable because that's how we take advantage of plugging in an external PC Blu-ray style drive and doing disc to digital, redeeming discs for disc to digital offers. We have an IR input, we have a grounding screw, we have our connection for power, and a service style port there. And of course, printed right on the back there, one of the key features newly added to the Strato V, printed Dolby Atmos. Not only Dolby Atmos, but Dolby Vision as well. Sturdy metal case, solid piece of kit. So there we go. Again, take a look at some of the recent content uploaded to the channel before this video, where I go into all kinds of details about the capabilities of the box, integrating it with an existing Kaleidescape system, some of the format intricacies and whatnot of Dolby Vision being added to the Kaleidescape ecosystem and being added to the Kaleidescape movie store. And stay tuned for coming content. Again, we're going to deep dive even more, particularly into those menus, into the setup, into the configuration options. I will be running this Strato V player right there in that living room to start, not the home theater projector environment, but I think similar system to the type of system that a lot of folks are going to be buying this for. LG OLED, Dolby Vision capable, not necessarily a multi-channel audio system in there. So I'm actually going to take advantage and be able to test out firsthand all about the in-player PCM decoding. That's a key feature that I actually need to take advantage of in that space. I did in fact also pick up the wall mount, so my intention I think is to end up probably wall mounting this thing directly in room. I'm going to spend some time using the actual Kaleidescape remote, not just my usual Control 4 Halo Touch model, and I want to give it the whole true kind of hands-on standalone experience. I'm not going to connect it to my existing Terra server. In fact, I'm in the process, I've already sold my Strato C, and I think I'm going to sell my Terra server as well. And I want to go for a little while here, using this thing in the living room, using this thing in the standalone mode, so that I can get the full kind of gamut, the full feeling and take the perspective I think that a lot of folks are going to have for the usability in the more limited UI and all of that. Very excited to try it out that way, and we'll see where the rest of my system goes in the long run. If I end up buying a second one discreetly for the theater, if I do some zoning, or if maybe in fact end up adding back one of the newer Terra Prime servers, another reason to sell my existing Terra. It is one of the older models, not that big of a deal I think between that and the Prime, but when I buy back into the Terra, I'll be buying back in at a bigger storage quantity and kind of upgrading my system. So there you go. Sound off in the comments. Let me know, what do you want to know about this thing? If you want to talk about it, you've got questions, you're thinking about buying one, again, I'm your guy. Reach out through the channel. Reach out, Jeremy at Techthusiasm.net. And stay tuned for a whole lot more on the new Kaleidescape hardware. If you'd like to support the channel, hey, please do. Best way to do it, buy some gear, buy it through me. If that doesn't work out for you, or if there's something that you need that I can't service for you, I got a ton of great business partners. You can get to Audio Device down in the description. You can shop with my other affiliates, Amazon, Best Buy, Target, Newegg, Crutchfield, and more. They're all down there in the description. Become a channel member, leave a super thanks, leave a PayPal or a Venmo tip, something along those lines. Always much appreciated. If you would as well, of course, please do all that regular YouTube stuff. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, share the video, leave a comment. Let's talk about the brand new Kaleidescape Strato V. Thanks so much for watching. Coming back for more home theater discussion and fun.